Hello everyone, in this video I thought I'd give you just an update on the status of my F16 simulator pit. As you can see, the project has progressed quite a lot since the last video. Basically built the whole tub. Okay, so this has been built using the Invictus cockpit plans that you can find online. Have been all cut using CNC shop, using 12 and 18 millimeter thick plywood, and I have to say it went together really well. Super happy with the plans. I 100% recommend them, and apart from a few small fitment issues, like over here, everything else went together really well. This is a really minor area. It was fixed super easily just with a file. No big deal. And yeah, so this is where I'm at. As you can see, the side skins aren't done yet. That's because I want to paint all the ribs, and I have to do it before I put the skins on. And the skins I'll be using most likely a 3 millimeter thickness MDF panel, which is quite flexible. But again, I haven't decided quite yet what to do. Yeah, so what I'm doing now is I'm basically prepping this for painting. I've already done the main instrument panel. I'm using a 2K polyurethane primer in white, which then I'll just paint over with the gray, the cockpit gray for the F16. The rest of the tub is going to get the same treatment. I've covered up all the screw holes. I've used some putty over it to cover the screw holes once again, which are all countersunk. And basically, next step will be the painting. As you can see, I've put here some of my panels. Another big change I've made was, I wasn't really happy with the way that the backlight looked on the other panels that I've showed on my previous video. There was a little bit of hot spotting around the text, and there was quite a bit of light bleed from behind. Now you can kind of ignore that and be happy with that. However, looking at my OCD, I was looking for another solution, and I think I fixed it. So at the moment the panel is just resting here for looks. They're not screwed in or anything, but they will be. And the way I'm doing this, I'm just using this regular M4 bolts, which have a 3D printed screw cap on it, which looks like a Desus. If you press this down, it kind of looks the part. So I'm gonna show you here. This is one of the latest panels I've made recently, and here's how the backlight looks to this one. As you can see, looking from the side and the back, there's no light bleed. I was getting a lot of light bleed through this gap before, basically between the back plate and the light plate. And also there was a little bit of hot spotting on the text. It wasn't terrible, but I just wanted to fix it, and I think with this method, it looks really nice. I'll do a dedicated video on how I make these with the latest version, and I'll upload that soon. But for now, this is how they look like, and when the light is off, you can clearly read the text. The text also is something that I've changed. I was using a different font before. This is more realistic, and also I've changed the engraving method. Before, the text was not as sharp as this one here, basically. It was okay, but again, I just wanted to make it a little bit more realistic. And the way I'm doing this is by using my new fiber laser. Again, I'll go over this in detail in a future video, but for now, that's basically where I'm at. And yeah, as you can see, the other thing which is missing here is the seat. The reason why I haven't done it yet is because Invictus Cockpit hasn't released the the plans for it yet. I've got also the plans from TJ, which, you know, they include the whole tub and the Aces 2 seat. However, I'm waiting for the Invictus plan version of the seat to be released, and then I'll decide which version to do, because I was told that it will come with an adapter plate which allows the seat to be mounted at the different heights, and it will fit perfectly this tub versus the one from TJ. He obviously is made to fit his tub, which is slightly different. Anything can be adapted, but you know, I just want to wait. You know, the TJ's plans are also great. You know, I really like them. They also replicate the exterior of the F16 in a much more realistic way. You kind of, you know, the size, they stick out a little bit. So, you know, if you want a one-to-one replica also on the exterior of the F16 you know, cockpit section, TJ's is the way to go. However, you know, I don't have that much space to play with, so, you know, the Invictus ones, they fit better my setup, so that's why I've decided to go with them. Another reason why I decided to use the plans from Invictus is that they come with the side consoles. TJ's doesn't include them because you are free to use whichever consoles you want, you know, the real ones, metal, wood, whatever. However, you know, I didn't want to go for that route, so I just said, okay, you know, this one comes with a side console already ready, and that's why I decided to go with them. The only modification I've made is I've redesigned the whole dimensions for the whole mounting system, and I'm using this furniture threaded inserts. There's paper now because they're just prepped for paint, but these are the insert that I'm using to screw in the screw that I showed before. So basically I can screw in the panel anytime without risking to damage the wood. Yeah, so this is where I'm at. As you can see, there's a couple of other 3D printed parts, namely the miscellaneous panel, the engine dial panel, and there's a few more over here. These two are included in the Invictus plans, by the way, and same as for the compass holder. And this is another piece that I'm working on. That's my design. I just took a 3D model of an F16 HUD and modified it to fit the tub that I built. Here I've opened this up to accept a real ICP. Okay, I don't have a real ICP, but I'm using the one from Sim Gears, and that one is supposed to be a one-to-one replica, so it fits in here. And yeah, I haven't finished this one yet. You know, as you can see, it's still missing all the the body work kind of, and the paint, of course, and I still have to clean up all the the excess material that comes out from the support material, basically from the 3D print. Yeah, so basically this is where I'm at. Next step, once again, will be painting all of this, a lot of sanding, then final color coat, and then once that's done, I can move on to the wiring. Again, these panels, they are already kind of wired up. You know, they all have already the backlight circuit. I haven't decided where to put the power supply yet, but most likely it's gonna be here at the front in the electronic bays. This section here, it's removable, and you can stick in whatever you want, so a computer or a power supply, fans, whatever. The other side is the same, so I'll probably put them in one of these two, and then just a matter of wiring all the switches, connecting it to an Arduino, and then onto the game. Here it's another panel I've done. Again, it's just resting here for looks. It's a caution panel. This is again, my design. I was asked how or where I find the dimension of all these panels, and the answer is online. I'm using a lot Viper Pits and X-Flight as main references for the basic dimension of the panel, and then from there I just you know, reverse engineering the other dimensions using pictures and overlays and all of that. You know, this again, it's one of the panels I've done. It's already wired up with an Arduino board. This is a Mega, and this already works. So you just need to plug it to the computer, and it will talk to DCS and then, you know, light up all the various lights when the game lights them up. By the way, this works also with Falcon BMS. All of my panels do. I only recently started using Falcon BMS, but so I don't know, you know, I'm not an expert at it by any means, but I'll keep working on that to ensure that I can use my pit basically with both sims, and that's the main goal. And yeah, so once again, thank you very much for watching this video on my F16 Sim Pit update, and I'll soon be releasing another video on where I explain the updated method that I'm used to build up the panels. So yeah, thanks for watching.